Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today? This is the start of a new video, and I'm pretty excited because over the next 3 days, I'm going to be doing a ton of herping within the Everglades, the Keys, other parts of South Florida. So I'm really excited. It's been an incredibly productive time since I've been down here. I have, within a month span, found over 30 species of reptiles and amphibians, which is probably a record for me. Tonight, to start off the video, we're going to be going out to a couple different sites. One of them I've never been to before, but it looks like it's going to be pretty productive. And the other spot I have been to before, more as a scouting trip. Temperatures were just too cold to really find anything that night. It's going to be in the mid-70s, so I'm hopeful we're going to find stuff tonight, and I'm hopeful that I'm able to fit everything into one video over the next 3 days. I'm hoping I get enough content to produce a video over the next 3 days. We'll see. I got a little bit of a drive to go, and I'll touch back with you all when I get to the first spot. Hey everyone, so we are at the first spot, which is basically this long road that we're going to be cruising. Right now, my truck thermometer is reading 77 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just the perfect temperature for cruising. I think it is a little early though. It is just after sunset, so I think some of the snakes that I want to see may be coming out later, but we're going to do a couple passes on this road. So if we don't see anything on our way down, we will see hopefully some stuff on the way back, and then we'll go to the next spot regardless of what we find. But I'm pretty excited. Conditions are looking pretty good, and hopefully we can turn up a snake. Hey everyone, so we have our first herp of the night, and this is a lifer invasive gecko for me. I'm going to quickly look up what this species is. It got hit in the head, and as you can see, there's some deep pain, and I don't really want to show this because it is pretty gory, but I've never seen a gecko. This is the first time I've ever seen this species of gecko before, so I'm going to look it up pretty quickly, and then I'll tell you what it is. Hey everyone, so this is what I thought it was. It is my lifer tokay's gecko. These are invasive here in Florida, so it is not necessarily disappointing that this thing got hit. I'd rather see a tokay gecko get hit than some native wildlife. The tail broke off and still twitching there a little bit, but yeah, look at the size of how big this gecko is. I've never seen a tokay's gecko before, but unfortunately this guy is dead. Well, unfortunately for him. But what I'm going to do is take some pictures of this guy, and then we'll just keep on moving. But yeah, it's glad to see some things on the road, even if it's an invasive gecko. Hey everyone, so we are finishing up here. I've already finished up at Site 1. It was, other than the tokay's gecko, which technically is my 11th lizard species of 2023, no snakes, no other herps were seen, despite temperatures being in the upper 70s. So a little disappointing. I did a few passes, but I think one thing that contributed to the lack of herps was the insane amount of traffic. I was constantly pulling over to let people pass me. So I can see why that continued traffic would lead to herps being eliminated over time. So what I'm going to do now is work my way to site number 2, and specifically at that spot we are going to be looking for rainbow boas. So that is like the only target that I have at site 2. There are no guarantees that we're going to see a rainbow boa. Only a handful have ever been reported there, but I've been going there trying to find them. And so hopefully we can get lucky tonight. I've timed it so we can get there a little later. Temperatures are going to still be in the upper 70s. So a lot of things can go our way. I'm going to work my way over there now, see if we get anything. I'm not super confident, but you never know. Hopefully we can find something there. All right, everyone, we are out here for night number 2. Look at that absolutely beautiful sunset. We're going to be cruising here in the Everglades. It is really warm, pushing 80 degrees, and I'm super confident we're going to find some stuff. I have a bunch of targets. Most of them are going to be maybe a little unrealistic, but we'll see. I think we got our first snake of the night. I believe this is oh yeah, it's a Florida green water snake, everyone. Take a look at this guy. Wow. Big derpy Florida green water snake. These guys are so pretty. Wow. That's cool. Glad to see them on the road tonight. We got the classic cottonmouth. It's only our second snake of the night, but this one is right here in the road. Zoom in. It's a good sized cottonmouth, definitely an adult, but, and there he goes. Working his way off the road. Pretty snake. He is. And the cottonmouth has made it off the road safely and is slowly working his way into the habitat. Well, this is a Florida scarlet snake that it's burying itself underground. There it goes into its little hole. These guys are fossorial. And it's our third snake of the night. Here, let me get in a little closer so you can see. Really cool. There's an American crocodile just doing his thing, swimming around this dock here. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders, that is a crocodile. Here is the dock for reference. This thing's head is probably close to 4 feet long alone. And just look at the size of this guy. He is so huge. That is a big animal. That's a modern day dinosaur right there.
It's not moving its head very much. It's kind of strange.
So this Florida scarlet snake, I'm pretty sure got hit. It's acting like a snake that got hit, but the damage is so minimum, you can barely see it. But it's been turning, there it goes again. It's been turning over on its back. It's just acting like it got hit in the head. And when it flipped over, it looked like it was bleeding from the mouth, but it's like the most minute injury. There it goes. Yeah, I don't know. This snake's not doing so hot, actually. We thought it was fine, but because the first scarlet snake we found just like flew off the road, this one is just really acting. Yeah, you can see in the mouth area, just, I think it got hit. It's bleeding from underneath. See if he'll turn his head over. Yeah, there we go. Look at, that's blood. I'm almost certain. So that's really unfortunate. These are such beautiful snakes, and to see one suffering like this, it's not good. And you can see the bugs are just absolutely ferocious. But yeah, that's too bad. Hey everyone, so this is another very unfortunate sight. This is an adult scarlet snake right here that's alive but just got hit not too long ago. It's the third scarlet snake of the night, and unfortunately it's the second one that's been injured, and this guy's gonna be on his way out soon. So really sad to see. These again are beautiful snakes, and it's a shame that we're finding them like this, but yeah, unfortunate but still a cool find. This is snake number 6, and it is the second cottonmouth of the night. And he's a little, I'd say a little upset by our presence, but there we go. Smaller than the last one. Surprised he's not mouth gaping yet, but he's right on the side of the road working his way off, so hopefully this car coming doesn't get him. But yeah, these snakes are super common here, but you never get tired of seeing them. Just cruised this yellow rat snake literally 20 feet from my house, and there it goes.
Have you seen one?
So, you're literally like, what, 100 feet from that yellow rat? We just got a corn snake, and this is my first of 2023. It's my 14th snake species of the year. So I've already surpassed a total for New England, and wow. First time I've seen a live corn snake during the daytime, and look how pretty this guy is. That's really cool. Just in my neighborhood right now, we've already gotten 2 snakes on the day. And we haven't, like, literally been out here for like 10 minutes. That's really cool. Zoom out a little more. We just got this. This is a invasive curly tail lizard that we just got in hand. And you can see his tail kind of curling there, but that's still a pretty cool find. Finally got one in hand for the first time. We're going to let him go and keep on walking.
Alrighty. I'm gonna let him go right here.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Let's get
Like it. Honestly.
right when we're ready.
Yep, I'm good.
Alright. Thank you for your 30 seconds of time, buddy. He gone. Dude, curly tail. No.
Right. Well, yeah.
Ooh. He's got the easy one. Oh, he's gotta go up.
Back.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get one picture.
We got a little narrowmouth toad over here. It's the first time I've been able to get footage of one. Very tiny, as you can see in hand. It's a pretty cool find. We got, this is actually our second brown basilisk of the night. This looks to be a male.
The first one we
right
found
here.
ourselves, though.
That is true. So we ran into another herper who handed us one, said, here's your lifer. But now we got this one here. We're going to try and get it in hand, and yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah. I can definitely do that with this one.
Alright, so we were able to get the brown basilisk in hand, and these are just really stunning lizards to look at. And he's not in the slightest bit happy. in the current predicament that he's in, but that's still pretty cool nonetheless. Just take a look at this guy.
The eyes look really incredible.
They do.
I'm gonna find like back legs.
All right, we just got this green anole. I mean,
Nope.
God, start over. We got a green iguana in hand, not a green anole. This is a smaller one that was just sleeping on this tree over here, and what a beautiful, beautiful lizard. Get a little closer to him. Yeah, there we go. And I think he's still half asleep trying to figure out what's going on, but it's really cool.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, look, he's fine. I said that, and then he eats. Okay. All right, guys.
So we finally got a native lizard. This is a green anole that we just pulled out from a tree, and she's a little feisty, but
Their face structure's
ooh,
cool.
and there she goes with the bite.
I really can't feel anything, honestly.
No, they're not too bad. Not like the basilisks we had earlier. But yep, pretty cool. We're to keep on going. Hopefully we get to see some more stuff. Alright, so we have just caught this brown anole right here. So we have a brown and a green anole both in hand. So the brown anole, which is on your right, is invasive, and the green anole is native. And it's pretty cool to see both species together at the same time. The browns are far more common, but yeah, pretty cool. Both in the same tree, a brown and a green anole. Well, here is now, what is this, the third green anole? Yeah, third green anole of the night.
Second in this spot.
Pretty cool. Alright, this is the third green anole at this spot and the fourth one of the night. And again, it's really cool to be seeing these native lizards. Zoom in a little on him so you can get a pretty cool look. Yeah, you think of Florida, the brown anoles have outcompeted these guys, and we've already got 4 green anoles on the night. So pretty unusual, but very cool.